Hey Survivalists, Malcolm here, Survival Know-How, and before me we have mission 24 of Battlebox. But before we get into this, I want to announce the winner of last month's Battlebox gear giveaway. So, last month we had 131 comments. I'm going to randomly pick one. Joe Morris. Joe Morris, congratulations, man. Your comment is, the home front looks like an awesome knife. Alright, well, it's all yours, man. So Joe Morris, hit me up, send me a message on my Facebook channel so I can get your contact information, and tell me where to ship the home front knife from last month's box. If you guys want to enter this month's box gear giveaway, real easy. All you got to do is be a subscriber and just leave a comment below of what one item you want. And during next month's box, I'll randomly pick a comment and I'll give you whatever you want, all right? So the home front was an awesome freaking knife, man. That thing was cool. It was field strip technology, so it easily just like disassembled. Very cool. Joe Morris, you're really gonna enjoy that. All right, this is mission 24 of Battlebox. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so let's jump right into this. This is a big freaking box. I have no idea what could be in this thing. But we're about to find out. Uh-oh. Okay, so the theme for this month's box, mission 24, Camp Chef. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going to be talking about cooking out in the wild. I like it. Alright, so the first item is the portable propane pocket stove. So that is this little guy right here, bright orange, a little slippery. So let's open it up and see what we got. So this is very compact. Wow, pretty intricate looking here. So, oh, look at that, man, high tech. So that slides out like that, so you can sit a pot or something right on top of here. And this screws into a propane fuel source. Oh, look, it's got a sparker right here. Dude, too cool. All right, guys, so this thing is very cool. It's very compact, very high-tech. I like that it's all encompassed into one, right? And so this is really designed for some of those little compact propane burners that you can, much more portable. What I like about it is, you know, with those, most commonly you need some kind of flame source to get the actual flame going here. This actually has a little sparker built right into it, just like that, to ignite the propane. That is too cool. All right, so that's the first item. That is a $12 value. Too cool. And let's see how easily this thing folds back up inside. Let's see. All right, I like it. I like it when things easily go back in their cases. Or I should say, I hate it when things don't easily go back in their cases, which is quite often. So there you go, guys. That is the portable propane pocket stove. All you need is just one of those little portable propane canisters. It has a $12 value. All right, guys. So next up, we have the Light My Fire Spice Box. So that is this little doohickey right here. Very compact. I don't actually know what it is, so I don't know how this thing even opens. Oh, I gotcha. So it's got 3 separate compartments here, and they each open with these little rubber flaps on the end, so you can put in salt, pepper, you know, whatever you want. That's how you fill it up. This is the cap. It comes off, so you can pour your salt, your pepper, and, you know, maybe your red pepper in there. And you put this cap back on, and you're good to go. So this is just, that's it. It's just an easy way of storing your salt, pepper, and everything all in one container. This is great because, I'll be honest, a lot of times when you go camping, if you're actually catching wild game, wild fish or something, and you're cooking it, it's not always the most flavorful. And even a lot of those pre-hydrated meals, they're not always the best. So having a little seasoning with you is a great idea. So there you go. This is the Light My Fire Spice Box. All right, so next up we have the Backcountry cookbook. So there we go. I was just talking about how bad some backcountry food can often taste. This is all you need. Wow, this is actually got colored pages. I like that a lot. I freaking hate black and white books, black and white photos in them. So very cool, guys. Looks like it's got a bunch of great recipes. So definitely read through this. Pick out a few recipes before you actually go in the backcountry. You know, that way you know what to bring with you. But very neat. So this is just some very like primitive cooking, some very easy stuff over open flames. I like it. All right, so that is the Backcountry Cookbook, the ultimate guide to outdoor cooking. All right, so next up we have the telescoping hot dog marshmallow, or the marshmallow roaster. So that is this guy right here, and it's just these little forks right here, and then watch this. Whoa, it telescopes. I love it. I love things that telescope. All right. So you can stick your wiener on there, or a sausage, or a marshmallow, or really whatever you want. Just kind of sit back and cook your stuff. Man, that is very long. I can appreciate that. That's a very long handle there. So this just kind of saves you a little bit of time, you know, a little bit of hassle of trying to find a long, thin piece of wood that you can actually kind of shave the tips off to use. And this one you can actually be more efficient and cook 2 marshmallows at once, or, you know, stick a hot dog in there between the 2 of them. It's not a bad idea, you know. They say that you don't really want to eat the bark, right? You really want to avoid bark when you're cooking like that, because the bark can contain bacteria that can get transferred onto your food. So something that's a little bit more hygienic, right? So very neat, guys. This is kind of like a fun gift to give somebody who goes camping a lot. So there you go. That is the telescoping hot dog marshmallow cooker. The next up, we have the ReadyMan Campfire Skewer. So that sounds like it's kind of in the same ballpark, right? And that's really what this is. It's a skewer. And here we go. This is the ReadyMan Campfire Skewer. And so how this works is pretty much you kind of got to fold this a little bit, right? And you can stick a branch through here, and then you can stick these guys out. So something like this, guys. So you fold these prongs out like this, you bend this a little bit, and you kind of adjust them. So let's say this is a tree branch. This will go through here on both of those, and then you got your prongs right there. So again, it's a more hygienic way because, like I said, there is bacteria in the bark of any branch that you use, or there may be bacteria. So to try to avoid that, you really don't, you know, you can either shave it way down, but the most hygienic way is to have something like this. It's pretty neat. That works pretty well right there. And then to get it off, you kind of pinch these together like that. And then you can kind of fold it right back to how it was, and you could probably get a few uses out of this before this actually breaks. But pretty cool, man. ReadyMan, they're always coming out with some really innovative products like this. So this is a $2.99 value. All right, and the last item in the basic box is a renewal of your basic membership to ReadyMan, right? They've been doing that every month for a few months now. And it's just, you know, you get a free membership to ReadyMan when you join Battlbox. Too easy. If you get the basic box, you get a basic membership. If you get the pro box, then you get the pro membership with ReadyMan. So that's it, guys. That is everything in the basic box of Mission 24. So you have your hot dog, marshmallow, telescoping skewer. You have your ReadyMan skewer. You have your outdoor cookbook. You've got your propane burner. And then you've got your salt and pepper. Man, this thing's slippery. Your salt and pepper spice holder right here for camping. Cool. All right, guys, so moving along to the advanced box, we have the Wildo. I guess that's a Wildo. This is the Wildo Camp-A-Box Complete. Camp-A-Box Complete. Weird names. But let's open it up. So what you have here is a compact cutlery set. Well, not cutlery, but everything, right? This is everything. This looks like it's for a single person, so this is everything that a single person would need, and all compacts down to something, you know, this size right here. So we have a big bowl here. We have a strainer that can attach to the bowl like that, or you could also use this as a cutting plate. We have a hell of a spork here. So you have a spoon, you have some prongs for a fork, and then you also got a serrated knife edge right there. Cool design. I like that a lot. So moving along, we've got another little bowl here. We've got Fold a Cup original. I don't know, but you got these two little cups, and they got little weird things in them. Moving along, you have a container here. It looks like a film canister for those guys who remember film and what that is. But this is actually for spices, right? Very similar to this design here. So this is, you get 3 compartments for salt, pepper, oregano, whatever you like. And then on the bottom here, they have these little flaps that open up so you can pour out just the individual thing, right? Very cool. I like it. And then you've got a much bigger bowl here. So cool. This is a pretty nice, compact, single-person camp set. What do they call it? Utensils? I don't know what you call this thing, but it's a single-person cooking set. I like it. And then let's see. This whole thing can flip over and stick in there like that, and it's all nice and compact and snug. It's there when you need it. Very cool, guys. So this is by Wildo. Wildo or Wildo? I think it must be Wildo. All right, and this is a $29.95 value for the single-person cooking set. So next up, we have the portable Campfire collapsible tripod. So this is pretty interesting, right? I like this. This is a pretty cool design here. So you get a little chain here with some hooks on it. You get this guy, which assembles the tripod, and you get all these legs here. And so what this is that it creates a metal tripod that you put over top of your fire, and then you can hang your pot from the tripod into the fire, right? So this allows you to boil water or cook or whatever above the fire, and then when you need to, you can take this chain and move it up a few notches so that it is out of your water or whatever is out of the fire. Great technique. You know, that's always a challenge that you run into when you have a fire is how do you hold the pot of water above the fire to cook it? And there's a couple different techniques that you can kind of build using wood. The simplest is a tripod. You often see that. But you need a lot of rope for that. And even then, it's still some finagling to get your pot to hang just right. So I like that you have a metal tripod like this. You don't have to worry about it catching on fire, of course. And then you have many links in the chain as well as a hook right here. So you can hang it in the fire, and then you just kind of pull up and reattach the links a little bit higher up to pull it up out of the fire, let it cool off, or just let it simmer, whatever. So very cool. This is definitely very useful when you're cooking over an open flame, like you often do when you're out in the wild. Very nice, guys. So this is the portable Campfire collapsible tripod, and this is a $26.99 value. All right, guys, so moving on to the Pro Box. The first item in the Pro Box is why this box is so freaking huge today. All right, so that is, jeez, hold on. It's too damn big for this box. Come on, there we go. That is this guy. This is a 2-burner propane camping stove. So if you had a good childhood, then you know what this is. If you're in the Boy Scouts when you're growing up, then you know what this is, right? We definitely had one of these in my house. This comes in handy. This is very useful when you're out camping in a large group of people, or even just a small group of people. But it's just a double burner propane stove, right? So you can boil a pot of coffee on one side, and you can cook some eggs on the other side. If you ever go camping with the Boy Scouts, almost guarantee you've seen one of these things. Very cool. It might not be necessary if you're solo camping or camping out by yourself. You could use this, you could, like I said, cook 2 different things at one time, boil some water, cook a meal on the other side. But for the most part, this is really something you see when people go camping in large groups. If you're out solo camping by yourself, Something much more compact like that is all that you really need. But if you're in a large group, it's nice to have. It's definitely nice to have. You know, you allow everybody to use it, and it definitely gets its wear. And these things will last a long time. The one that I used when I was a kid, my parents still have it, and it still works, right? Everything still works on it. It's not a complicated machine. Something like this will last you freaking a long time. I don't want to say a lifetime, but it'll last you a long time. So this is the Stansport 2-burner camp stove. This is a $72 value. Very cool. All right, and then the other item in the Pro Box is the ReadyMan Premium membership, right? So again, if you are a member of the Pro Box, you get a premium membership to ReadyMan every month. It gets renewed. Very cool. So that and this is what's in the Pro Box this month. All right, guys, so moving on to the Pro Plus box. We actually have 3 items in the Pro Box Plus box. So we're going to start off with the pork barrel barbecue spicy sriracha bacon jerky. Bacon jerky, y'all. You hear me? Bacon jerky. How cool is that? I love beef jerky. I love deer jerky. I'm not familiar with bacon jerky, I'll be honest. But too cool. This looks fucking delicious. Yeah, let's just get into it. Let's see. Here's my official review of bacon jerky. Let's see how it comes out. Wow. So, not surprising, that is delicious. It's not really crispy. It's not really tough either, like beef jerky. It just tastes like a kind of a crunchy, foldable, moldable piece of bacon. Man, that is fucking delicious. Also tastes like it's been caramelized, right? It tastes a little sweet. It's definitely got some kick to it. They got some pepper on here, that's for sure. Oh man, that is so good though. So this is their spicy sriracha flavored bacon jerky as seen on Shark Tank. Wow. Thank you, Battlbox, for introducing me to pork barrel barbecue uncured bacon jerky. I'm gonna tear to my eye. It's so good. All right, so next up we have the CRKT adjustable paracord bracelet. Where did I see that? I'm losing stuff over here, guys. Bam. So CRKT, right, that is a knife company. We often see their knives in here. And this is their paracord bracelet. Interesting. So it's 3 rows. It's got some metal clasping here. And then for the clasping here, it's again got these like metal hooks that you put this loop on to adjust the bracelet size. Ah, okay, so this is actually a bottle opener right there. So you're out, you're camping with the guys, and you got a little bottle opener right there to get those Coronas open. I like it, guys. This is kind of like a party bracelet right here. I love paracord bracelets, you know. They're very common these days. You're always seeing them everywhere. But, you know, something like this, I don't know how many square feet or how many feet of paracord is in this, but probably like 20 feet of paracord right here. Like, that is just so useful. And they got a very interesting clasping system, right? So they have 3 different levels of hooks and a loop on the end here, and you just kind of loop it around whatever level of hook works for you. So very cool, guys. This is by CRKT. This is a $20 paracord bracelet. All right, so here we go. This looks like a very cool knife, man. So this is by UTK. This is their Cutlery survival knife. Look at that. Wow, nice thick tang right here. This is 1095 carbon steel with micarta scales. These guys right here bolted on. They got some nice grooves in them as well. They're very comfortable. Got a nice finger well here, as well as I think it's called a choil, right up here. It's got some jimping for your thumb on the top here, so you can do some more intricate cutting here. Definitely useful for, you know, if you're working with food, preparing food, you're trying to fillet a fish or something. You definitely want to get your finger up here in this choil, get the jimping, and really take your time filleting those fish. So another thing that I like about this knife is it's got this, I guess it's powder coating, right? It's a powder coated blade right here. And I really enjoy those. The scales here are very comfortable in your hand. It's got a pointed pommel here. It's also got a hole in there for lashing, you know, if you want to lash something through that. And then also it comes with a great sheath, right? So this sheath, it comes with a knife sharpener built into it right here. Tons of lashing holes, so you can really mount it wherever you want. And then it's got a fire starter built into it as well. And then it's got some other accessories that come along with the sheath. It looks like if you want to make this like attached to your belt, you can easily do that as well. All right, so this is made by the Utica Cutlery Company, UTK, and made up in Utica, New York. Made in USA. Beautiful, man. This is a beautiful knife. Like I said, I really like this powder coating that's on it. It's all black, except for the actual blade part. Yeah, beautiful knife, guys. So there we go. That is everything in this month's Battlbox. Let's kind of recap for the Pro Plus. We have this beautiful UTK knife by Utica Cutlery Company. We get the we also get the Paracord bracelet by CRKT. Very cool. It comes with a bottle opener, and we get some delicious bacon jerky by Pork Barrel Barbecue. Very cool. I remember seeing these guys on Shark Tank too. I don't remember the bacon jerky, but they make other stuff as well. I think they have a like an actual restaurant. But this shit is delicious, guys. Go try some of this out. If you see this in a gas station, give it a try. All right, guys. So that's everything in this month's Battlbox. So total, this is costs you $150 to get the Pro Plus box. This box comes in at a $329 value. So everything added up. So great value. You're almost doubling your value for all this gear. Very cool, man. Some cool stuff. So if you guys want to enter and you want to win some of this stuff, well, one of these things, all you got to do is just comment below with which one item you want the most out of this box, right? What one item do you think is the coolest? And if I pick your comment next month, I'll give it to you, man. I'll mail it straight to your home. Easy as that. So I'll have links to all this gear down in the description below if you guys want to go check it out, kind of review them, looking them up, do some research, whatever. Links to everything in the description below. And that's it, guys. I will see you next month with Mission 25 Battlbox. Remember, knowledge weighs nothing. So long. Before we get into this, I want to announce the winner of last month's gear giveaway. So, the gear from last month's giveaway. Alright, guys, so the last item in the Pro Plus box is this guy right here. This is the Utica Cutlery Utica. Alright, next up we have the Light My Fire Spice Box. So, what in the world is that? So there we go, that is everything in this month's Battlbox. Where is the card? I'm losing shit here, guys.